Hello everyone, I hope you're well and welcome to my Get Ready With Me. This is my everyday autumn look. So if you'd like to see how I did this, carry on watching. To start off, I've been using my Becca Backlight Primer because I want to be even extra glowy. This is what happens when the winter months come along. I want to be really glowy. And this primer is just beautiful. So I just do one pump and just spread it all over. This just, oh my gosh. I raved about this all last year. But I tend to always bring this out when it gets cold because I just like the kind of, but you can see it's not like shiny. It gets really kind of tacky and kind of sticks really nicely. That helps everything stick onto the skin beautifully. Okay, in with the Biofond GRWM. You know, I'm using the shade Bijou, taking my F82 round top kabuki brush and just tapping it in like that. And then I mean, look at the coverage. Oh, it's just like, it's so quick and creamy and lovely. And it just, like I said a million times, looks like skin. But not only that, it kind of wears really beautifully. So at the end of the day, you don't look like, you know, all your makeup smearing off. You still look like you've just got beautiful skin. And yes, it will get a bit glowy, a bit shiny, but once you blot it, it's fine. But I think for every day, this is a great foundation, and my skin has just been beautiful when I wear this like every day. And that's what I love about it. I think, right, I can put my makeup on and think, you know, I'm putting something good on my skin, you know? So, yes. Just smoothing that on. Do you see how quick that is? You know, it just really makes things nice and easy, which is what we like. And beautiful coverage, like I said, 0 to 60 seconds. Bring it down. Okay, then the concealer I've been like mad over is this one. Like, oh God, it's so good. I can't even get over it. It doesn't crease. It does not crease. It's the smoothest, creamiest concealer. What I do is I put it on my ring finger like that. This is the Maybelline Super Skin in 02 Light. And what I do is I just put it on my ring finger like that. I do that, right? And then I like to, this is how smooth it is, guys, that I can actually do this with it, with my fingers. That's how smooth this concealer is. It's unreal. I put what's left on the center of my nose, a bit on my chin, and whatever's left on the forehead, just in the center. It's not much left on there. But that's all I do, one small squeeze, and just smooth it under the eyes, and it is beautiful, beautiful. I take my beauty blender, blend it in. I mean, honestly, it's smoother than, it's smoother than prolonged wear. I can't even get over how, you know, I'm all about smoothness and texture. You know, I don't like things that create texture. I need everything to be smooth. So all the ladies who say, would this be good for fine lines? Yes, absolutely, because it is so smoothing. I mean, you don't get smoother than this. And it's so affordable. It's brilliant. It really is brilliant. So that's that under the eyes. Then I take my, where are you? I always, you know, because I have to come into another room to do my makeup, and then I forget to bring half my bits and pieces. I mean, what the... Then to set the concealer under my eyes, I go with Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder, which is just a really light, amazing invisible powder. And I take my beauty blender again, and then I just set under the eye and over the eyelid, just to create a smooth base for shadow. I think this is a really great technique using the Beauty Blender. Yeah. Under the eye. And again, this palette is so light that you don't, you don't get any creasing or anything. It is literally invisible, but you can see it just lock everything into place and mattify. It is just amazing. Okay, it's my under eye set. Then we've got to set the foundation, and for that I'm using my Max Factor Loose Powder in Translucent. This stuff is phenomenal. And I just take my Eco Tools powder brush, tap it in, and just set the rest of my face. I mean, this is just gorgeous. I love this powder. It just never ever looks cakey or powdery or anything. It's amazing. Forehead. Make sure you get in between the brows. Okay, lovely. Let me put the rest down the neck. Foundation set. Now we go on to bronzer. And first off, I use my MUA matte bronzer, of course, but I've actually been applying it with my Becca, what do they call this brush? I don't know, but the big brush. And I like it because it fits all the way in here. And then I just go, and it just gives me a nice bronze effect. Gives me cheekbones immediately. It's brilliant. Why didn't I use this before? I got this brush ages ago and then never really used it because I was like, well, I don't really like it for foundation and whatnot, but I actually do like it for this purpose. So that's really nice. Really good for these angles. And then I recently bought the Hourglass Ambient Lighting bronzer in light bronze, a luminous bronze. This is gorgeous, absolutely stunning. So what I do is I use that matte one as a contour, and then I go in with this one over the top, just over the top like that, just to give a bit of glow and round. Oh my gosh. I'm so glad I got this. It's so nice because look at the sheen it gives. It just gives, and it just kind of lifts the face a bit. It is stunning, absolutely stunning. So that's what I do with that. Beauts. And then for blusher, I've been loving my Rocketeur by Benefit. And I love the little brush that comes with it. So I just use that. And it's a lovely kind of peachy tone. Pinky peachy kind of tone, beautiful for this time of year. And I just take the little brush, tap it off, put it on my cheeks, gorge, onto the cheeks. Ah, oh, stunning, isn't it? Again, I only use this at winter time. Don't ask me why, I just do. Then of course I have to have some highlight, don't we all? And I've been enjoying using Becca Opal, and again I've forgotten my fan brush. Like, what is wrong with me? I could scream. Okay, never mind. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use this brush. I'm just going to squeeze it and just go, ha ha, look at that. Look at that, isn't it nice? Nice? No, it's gorgeous. And again, on the cheekbones, and I kind of like to do like a C shape like that. Under the brows and over, and then kind of on the end of the nose and on the middle there. And Cupid's bow. Oh, that's lovely. Lovely. Okay, right. So that's my face pretty much. Yeah, that's my face. Okay, so for eyes, I'm using the Urban Decay Naked Basics. Now, I don't even know why I bought this because I'm not really into mattes. Oh, let's do this, goodness sake. I find that these light shades here really don't do anything. They don't pick up a lot of colour. I don't know, like, you know, it's not, do you know what I mean? It's not picking up a lot. But what I do like is these darker shades here. So I've been taking this shade here, which is called Extra Bitter, which is just a really nice orange, burnt kind of orange. And I've just literally been applying that all. See, this has got beautiful pigmentation, you know, so I don't really know why the other ones have like zero pigmentation. I don't quite understand it. This just is, and this blends really nice. I just felt like with the lighter ones, I was like really rubbing my brush in there, trying to get some sort of colour payoff. I mean, okay, they're good for kind of like, you know, putting down a base shade, but it's a bit pointless if you've got like, they're invisible. It's a bit like, where's your value for money on that? Because you're just like, well, they're invisible shadows. The kind of medium shades are really good blender shades, transition shades, but you know, sometimes I'm just like, what do they take us for? So yeah, I blend this all over the lid, and then I like to bring it just under the lash line here. Oh, oh God, don't you love this colour? So I just bring it all the way under and kind of do like a, I call it an ethereal look. I take a blender brush and then I take the colour next to it called Faith as a blending shade, and I just kind of take that into the crease and just kind of blend out, really. Blend that. I like that really kind of blown out brown smoky eye kind of look. It's really nice, but it's got to be blended. So blend away, my lovelies, blend away. And I take it up quite high and quite out because you know, I've got hooded eyelids, and if I don't, you're just not going to see the colour at all. I like to kind of connect that as well and just bring that right. And then if you do think, oh, I've gone a bit down too far, you can just kind of just take your beauty blender and move that up. But you see, it's blended really nicely, and now it's just kind of like a lovely orangey smoked eye. And I just love that. Just that all over the lid. Beauts. Going with the other eye. And I think sometimes, actually, you know, I never used to wear mattes before, but I think if you're going for glowy skin, I think it's probably nice to have a contrast and have matte eyes, you know? And when you do eyeshadow like this, you don't really have to worry about being too tidy about it. I don't. I just get it. My main thing is like, just get it on there. Whatever you do, just get it on. And then bring that right under. This is honestly the most wonderful shade. And it's funny because I got this last week and I was just using the light shades and I was like, oh my God, I hate this. What is this? Why on earth did I buy it? And then I went into my dark shades and thought, oh, now we're talking, you know? It'd be nice if all the shades were good. It's just those light ones. They just don't seem to come up. And I was like, I kept thinking, this is Urban Decay, isn't it? Isn't it? Because, you know, their palettes are known, well, their eyeshadows are known to be really buttery, really soft, really smooth. So I was a bit like, what the hell? You know? I don't know. And I didn't know there was other reviews on it that weren't so good. I didn't actually see any reviews. I just saw it and was like, oh my God, this is so nice. And I picked it up. And I also thought, well, I don't have any mattes either. So, you know. So that's that. Blended it out a bit more. This is this kind of like, you know, they call it ethereal. So you kind of look really kind of like a forest creature. I know, people are like, you're probably thinking, why do you want to look like a forest creature? Because I do. Okay, so once I put that all over the lid, I then take the little brush that came with the palette, and I go in with Lockout, which is this sort of shade here, and I use it as a liner. I quite like this little fat brush, don't you? It's quite good. And I kind of push it on the edges here. It's a very light liner, so it's not a dark brown, but it gives really nice like definition to the eye. I can't quite describe it, because I had a makeover in Becca last year when she brought out that palette that was kind of burnt orangey, and she did a look like this, and she used a very light brown liner, eyeshadow as liner, and it looked so nice. It looks so soft. It was just gorgeous. But can you see, like, that looks like a very light shade, right? But I've put that under my eye and it's just given me instant definition. And just putting it on the kind of outside of your eye just gives this kind of like doe-eyed effect. I know what I'm going to call this look. Bambi. That's what it reminds me of. Just kind of patting it. Actually helps to have your eye open, so you can really keep it close to the lashes. And then when you want to go in, you can kind of, and then go under, like that. Really lovely, loving it, very much loving it. So this is what I've been doing. And this was my latest Instagram picture of this. Okay, that's the eyes. Oh yeah, this glow shade is nice. And what I do with that is, have I got anything on there? I take the glow shade and then I just dust that in the corners there, just to kind of brighten that bit there. So that's quite nice. Glow. That's that. Oh dear, oh dear. I'm insane. Okay, eyebrows. I'm using the Maybelline Brow Drama in dark brown. Love this. The ball thing is a bit big, but you know, it'll do. See, it just very subtly adds some definition to my brows. I quite like it. I've spoken about this before, haven't I? Okay, then we are going to curl the lashes. And these are my Space NK eyelash curlers, which I've had for many a year. And then we're going with mascara, and I like to use Max Factor Masterpiece. I just think this is a great everyday mascara. You know, there's days you don't want to do anything major, you just want to kind of define your lashes, you know. mean, who else could spend like ages doing their mascara? Like, oh my gosh. I remember when I used to work in the city, I'd be getting ready in the morning and the mascara used to take me forever to do. So I used to do all my makeup first and just run out the door and do my mascara at work. I don't know why I did that, because I thought that extra couple of minutes of me doing my mascara is actually going to make me late. So I used to take it to work, and I was on reception, and I used to get there and like go under the table while my colleague was doing the phones, doing my bloody mascara. Like, Shaz, what are you doing? My mascara, like, it'll take me 2 minutes. Could you just let me do it? Because it just takes time. I mean, you could do it on the tube probably while you're getting ready, but okay. And that's that. You can put it on the lower lashes, but I don't feel like it. I think it's nice as it is. Okay. Lips. Okay. I have been loving this combo. The Maybelline Colour Drama in Strip Down and this Urban Decay pencil in Naked. It's called Naked, but I think they've changed the name of this to Naked 2 or something, because the actual Naked is not this colour. So anyway, I'm going to line my lips. I like to just do a bit of a line first and then go over with this. But oh my gosh, guys, you know I love this, don't you? This just... is the most gorgeous colour. And there you have it. Sometimes I go over with a bit more liner. But all in all, that is it. That's my autumnal makeup look. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will talk to you all soon. Bye.